Lots of white pelicans here at Robinson Preserve in Bradenton, Florida. I just started off on one of the canoe trails. 50 degrees at my start, so this is very chilly by Florida standards. And Hinga right there, pretty cool. So hopefully it's going to warm up to close to 60 degrees today. So I'm all bundled up though. So I got my jacket on and gloves. I'm really toasty right now, but still a pretty good breeze going on, so that cuts into you a little bit. Alright, see you later. Little inlet that goes right out into Tampa Bay here. The tide is really coming in strong, so it's fighting actually the wind and the tide getting here. So I'm going to go back and continue the trail. This is just like an offshoot. Just wanted to see what it looked like coming out here. Bridge right there. Someone's trying to catch some fish. I've seen a few fish. I know they're out here. So I'm going with the tide right now. Looks like it's through here. It's going about 3 miles an hour. It was a little tough getting under that bridge. It was a little narrower there and a little faster. So I better put this camera away and not hit a piling. Lots of fish right here. Don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. They're just swimming really quickly up and down the current. Some more right here. Just a lot of reflection in the water. I don't know if that'll pick it up or not. So it's 12:30 now. I got going around 11:30. So it was, like I said, 50 degrees, but first thing this morning it was, I'm sure it was in the 30s, maybe mid 30s here. So it's warmed up very nicely now. It feels like it's 60 degrees, but pretty sure it's still in the 50s. It was supposed to get up to like 58 today. The breeze has died down some, so it's very comfortable. And lots of sunshine. I'm getting ready to shed some clothing. In fact, take my jacket off and maybe even my life preserver. It's getting a little too warm. So I didn't think that would happen. All right, later. Okay, I made it all the way down the mangrove-lined canal to what's called Perico Bay, I believe. I'll double check on that when I get back. It's now 1 o'clock. I need to get something to eat. I've got some snacks. See you later. So I had to pull off, get out of wind. I've been going up against the wind for a while. Now, I wasn't planning to come to the Robinson Preserve first thing this morning. My plan was to go to canoe the Manatee River, and I saw a good spot to put in. It was called Ray's Canoe and Kayak Hideaway. So that's where I went first thing this morning. Got up to the property, and there was a gate across the driveway. Big sign that said closed Wednesday. And of course, and today is Wednesday, so I was out of luck. Then I did research, and there was a spot on the other side of the Manatee River Dam. I said, well, I'll just explore up that way. But then I realized, well, there's going to be a bit of open water before I got into the narrow part of the river. So I said, nah, it's a little too windy for that. So I knew this preserve was only about 20-25 minutes away. So that's how I ended up here. Never seen this before here, so it was on my list. So it's quite enjoyable. It's very tranquil out here today. Saw one other kayaker further toward Perico Bay. He was fishing. So not many people out here braving the cold, although lots of people are on the trails, hiking, bike riding. Not many on the water. Well, there's 2 of us in this area. Later. Some white pelicans up here. I usually just see them in Florida during the winter time. They're migratory birds, quite larger than the brown pelican that we're used to seeing in Florida. And their hunting tactics are totally different. We see the brown pelicans dive into the water after their fish, but not the white pelican. They swim. They'll surround a group of fish. They'll sort of close the circle. Then you see them all together dip their heads down into the water to try to get a fish. It's actually quite fascinating. They're extremely shy. I cannot get close to them at all. I'm surprised they haven't flown away already. Well, I'm approaching the canoe kayak launch area. It's almost 3 o'clock, so that was a 3.5 hour paddle. That was pretty good. Fighting the wind at times. So today was the coldest day of the year, or of the winter so far. So I just had to get out here and have a little bit of an adventure. Looks like the same duck at the launch area here. It's quacking at me. He came right up to me when I was launching. He's a friendly duck. No, absolutely a fed duck. Well fed. Alright, this is another trip that I would recommend. This is my first time kayaking here, but I've been on the trails many times. It's a nice, very nice place. Robinson Preserve. Till next time, see ya. Bye. There's the launch area. And the duck down there. Now I got my kayak all loaded up in my truck. You can see it sticks out. My kayak is 12 feet long, and the short bed of my truck is 5 feet. The tailgate is an additional 2 feet. So I'm sticking out 5 feet at the very end, which seems to work okay. No problem so far. Alright, see you later.